Hi guys, it's your girl Mimi Downs here. I am starting a new YouTube channel where I'm doing makeup. Usually, if anyone did see me, I was doing on my other channel, I was doing not makeup. I was on stage singing or doing music videos or things like that. Even on my Facebook, like you'll see a lot of music. But I realized that my other passion is definitely makeup and modeling. So we already know makeup, music, modeling goes hand in hand. So on this channel, you don't know. You can go shopping with me. You're going to be getting ready with me. As we're doing today, you're getting ready with me for a normal everyday look. Maybe with a pop of color. I'll get there in a second. But you will get ready with me to go to open mics, or you'll be getting ready with me to go to like actual big shows. You could be getting ready with me to go to the movies. We just don't know. So I kind of just wanted to make a separate channel away from the music. I mean, of course, I'll promote that page through some things depending on what events I'm going for that night or going to be doing that night. So just stay posted and stay tuned for that. On top of that, make sure that you know, kind of start this journey with me. Go ahead and like and subscribe everything. Give me some thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. I am actually going to start by letting you know that I have done Nivea cream as my moisturizer. I'm really picky about stuff that I put on my face. Obviously, you can see like anything can break me out. And I have really good like smooth skin. Like even if you feel it, it doesn't even feel bumpy. So I don't know where these little blemishes came from, but we're gonna get rid of that. I did go into Sephora and I actually did find that I do like the I think it's the Tarte like Under the Sea like facial collection, where it's not the makeup, but it is like the cleansers and the nighttime routines and the moisturizer and everything like that. So I do actually want to spend that pretty penny on that. Today, I've already put on this chapstick right here. This is the Watermelon Lime Slurpee chapstick. Very simple, just to kind of give my lips some type of moisture as well, because we don't want to go into this with no dry, crusty lips, because that's not going to work. I already got a little bit of piece of, like hanging from my lip right now, and I don't like that. But so I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. Believe it or not, like I have different types of facial primers that I really just didn't care for. I didn't like the way it made me feel. It was too sticky, too tacky. And actually, this right here, literally, as you can see, is $1. It is from Hard Candy. It is called Sheer Envy Primer Perfecting, and it helps to minimize lines and pores for a smooth finish. So this is at Walmart for $1. And it is definitely animal friendly. So luckily, they do not test their products on animals. I felt like I needed to say that for some people. And then I just take my fingers and I just, you know, rub it down. You know, hopefully when y'all are doing your faces, you keep clean hands, because that also can create blemishes. So now that we have set my face with a primer, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my sample that I get from Sephora. I don't buy foundation unless I can already say that I've used it, I've tried it, I've taken it home. I'm not going to spend 30, 40, 50 bucks on foundation until I know I really like it. So I got a sample from Sephora. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect in the shade Sand, which is actually right here, not in the bag because I took it out already. So today I'm going to be applying that. I did try this foundation. I know it's supposed to be full coverage, and I mean, it can be. It's definitely buildable, you know, and I'm all for the buildable, because sometimes you don't want to wear it too heavy. But even when I did put it on heavy one day, like, I didn't feel any foundation. Like, it was actually, like, really, really good. So, and I did start wearing this to work, so I need to just stop being cheap and just go buy this foundation, because I really like it. So, I literally just take my damp Beauty Blender sponge. This one is, like, really huge. But I've had this for a while, and it hasn't let me down yet. So I'm actually just going to go ahead on and blend this in. I put foundation on my lips, but obviously I won't be doing that at this moment, because it's stuff on my lips. So, would not be smart to do. Then I just be getting chapstick all over my face. So, as you can see already, like, right here is, like, very light to medium coverage. Like, you can still see all of my little blemishes that just want to be popping up. But you can also see that my skin tone is getting more even. So, that's really good. I mean, I love the way this smells. Like, it smells amazing. I know, like, people have been using this product now for a minute, but for me, I'm in love with it. The smell never gets old. It's not, like, overpowering or anything like that. Like, I love this stuff, man. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. Oh, if you see me look this way, that's because I have a mirror there, and I'm really right now using the phone, because I'm actually doing this on my iPhone, but like I'm using the phone as well as a mirror right here so I can make sure if I'm blending everything together correctly. So it's not that like I'm ignoring anyone. Oh, excuse my hair. I have not done it yet. I'll be doing it after I do my makeup due to the certain type of edge control that I use. I want to just do it after the makeup so I have no room for errors. Back to shutting up now. Gonna set it with this right here and wait till y'all see what I'm gonna be fanning with. Like, I came correct today. So I'm just gonna spray this with the dewy finish because I really want a little bit of shine to my skin. I have like I said, dry skin. Okay, so this right here I got as a gift. I think it is absolutely gorgeous when I can open it. So for some reason I can't seem to just get my fan open. Like, I just had a moment, I guess. I don't want to break it. But yeah. So I have a little fan that decided all of a sudden. Maybe I did it the wrong way. Oh, I did it, y'all. I did it the wrong way. So I'm just going to use this to kind of set that spray to dry it out a little bit. But now, there we go. So, not too shiny for me. I mean, I love it actually. I think it's very nice. It looks like it has some moisture in my skin, which is really important. And then next, we're going to actually move on to my favorite part, which is the highlighting. I mean, concealing. We're concealing. I actually use this color G6991, which is the yellow corrector. I use it not to correct anything, really. It's just the fact that I love this as my concealer under my eyes. I mean, I guess I am correcting whatever's going on under there. I don't know. But yeah, so this is definitely like my favorite part or whatnot. And I'm going to try not to overdo it. Like, sometimes I go way back here, but I realize that once you actually start blending, it'll go back there for you when you start using your sponge. So I'm just going to, like, take it and be right here under my eye until right maybe the tip at the end of it. The tip at the end of it. See how that sounds? Gotta get my words together. Better choice of words would be nice. So that's as far out as I'm going with that concealer on today. And then I'm just going to do the other side. At this point, I'm really just going to show you where and how I place my concealer on my face. I usually start with my cheeks, and then I go with my forehead, my chin, my nose. I don't really conceal the bottom of my jawline really until later on, if I even do that. Usually the setting powder really does that for me, but as you know, we will get there. So pretty much after this step, I'm definitely going to show you the blending process. Around this part, I'm really just going to focus on blending and making sure that we have no harsh contour lines. Like, I was literally going to do a whole talking video, but then I realized I'm very long-winded, so I just want to make sure that you get exactly what my points were. Like, you want to make sure that you blend in your concealer, have no harsh lines. I tend to blend mostly around the mouth area because of the fact that, like, when I do put on my contour color and things like that, like, the contour can go too far and then I look dark around my mouth. So I definitely wanted to avoid that. So just make sure that when you put on your contour, you're just blending and don't stop until you are done fully blending. And just make sure that you see no harsh lines. Make sure that everything looks exactly the way that you want to. And don't worry if you put on too much at first. There's always a way to blend it out. Wherever you put your concealer at, don't forget to set it with powder, which, speaking of powder, please tell me I brought it downstairs. I forgot I had concealer on my hands, you guys. Yeah, I do this all the time. Like, I just never learn. Never learn. Okay. Okay, so my setting powder is going to be the NYX Color Correcting Powder. It is the banana. Okay, it's the banana powder. They didn't have Ben Nye when I went to Ulta, and you know, I was thinking like maybe the Ben Nye banana powder might be a little bit too dark for me, being that I am extremely light skinned. So I keep dropping it. So I tested it out. Like, I think, did I test it out? I tested it out one day. I think I tested it out yesterday. No, tested it out Sunday when I got it. I did like half my face, and I just wanted to see all the new products that I had gotten and how they looked all together. So I was just like fascinated. So now I'm actually going to take the same beauty blender and I'm just going to dip it into this loose powder. And I'm just going to go ahead on and set my concealer. And this, like I said, it will tone down your concealer also. So, like, don't ever, like, fret. Do people still say that word? Fret. I like that word. I don't know why I had that moment. All right, so while my face is actually baking, before I even move on to the contour portion of my face, I'm going to just let it sit and settle or whatever. I'm not going to wait too long, but I am going to go ahead on and start with some type of eye something. I know this is like a simple everyday look, but I do go through this every single day where I'm baking, I'm doing foundation, I'm doing concealer, I'm, you know, contour. I'm doing all of this every single day. And if you look at my Instagram, even though it be a simple look, it be that makeup that look like it's nothing there, like natural makeup, but it be a lot there. That's me. Every day. And I post pictures just about every day. Like, if I know I'm going to work, I literally have made it a known point for myself that if you're going to work today, you're going to put on makeup and you're going to look presentable. You're not going to be lazy and you're not going to just go out looking like who did it and why. And I'm just not going to do it anymore. So I refuse. So I'm going to go ahead on and take some eyeshadow base and just go ahead and put it on my lid. I'm really not going to do too much, or then again I might, I don't know. I get these eyeshadows and stuff in front of me, this makeup, and then I just go to town, and pretty much whatever I end up with is what the heck I end up with. So I can't even sit here and promise you that I'm gonna do a simple look, but you never know how I'm gonna go to work either, because that's how it is. All right, so I've already like set my eyes up for greatness, but I'm gonna go ahead on now and just take a powder brush, and I'm gonna go ahead on and get rid of the extra powder. I'm actually gonna use, yep, this is the e.l.f. powder brush. This is like my all-time favorite brush. But I did start seeing some Morphe brushes that I actually do want, especially for my highlight and powder, things like that. And I'm probably going to try the Morphe one too, but right now, this is my all-time favorite brush because it blends in everything. I used to use this all over my face, and it'll blend out everything really perfectly. I'm probably going to wipe away all of that excess powder because my eyes have definitely baked enough. Definitely baked enough. And I'm just gonna get rid of all this excess powder. So as you can see, I'm getting the rest of it. I keep missing spots, but let me just look in my mirror. How about that? So now here we are with the final, you know, powder-free face. If I feel like my cheeks are not as bright as I want them to be, I'm going to go in with the lighter color. But I'm going to go ahead with this contour stick. And I actually got this from CVS. So this is drugstore, definitely. And this is a contour stick. It is the first time I have a cream contour stick. So this one is called Where's Walnut. I might have went a little too dark, but I know that I like the way it looks. It's weird, but they did have another one in there. I forgot what it's called, but I'm going to try that too. And my niece doesn't realize it, but I'm about to go upstairs and I'm going to take her powder to set my contour. So when she sees this video, she'll know I was like up in her room, but she don't care. That's the love we have for each other. We just take each other's stuff. But we just put it back after. Except I still got her baby powder that I didn't give back. Yeah. I'm going to put that back. But I'm going to go ahead and use this contour stick from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to go ahead and start my contour and see what happens. Like, contouring is normally it's part of my favorite because it's part of the contour and highlight and all of that stuff. But at the same time, it's the worst part because my contour never just wants to, like, pay me any attention. Like, it just gets everywhere. So I'm actually going to do it where I'm lining just the bottom of where the concealer stops. Okay, you guys, so I went on and put down my contour. My phone camera just started acting up, so I had to stop in the mid-process of doing my face, and I just didn't want people to miss it, so. I am now actually going to not set it, but I'm going to set the bottom jawline so that And I do my nose at the end, so don't think I'm forgetting my nose. I'm really not. I just don't do it until the end. So I'm actually going to go ahead and set the contour cream with this Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is my niece's. I'm about to go jock her style when I go back to CVS because apparently this stuff works really good. My first time using it, but we'll see because it works on her. She's darker than me, but my contour is about where her complexion is. So here's what it looks like. I'm actually going to go ahead and take this darker one with this complexion brush, because trying to say this name right there is Royal and Langnickel complexion brush, which is this one right here. I got it from Walmart for $6, and I love this brush. This is like one of my other favorite brushes. Okay, so it looks darker on the camera than it really is. With me sitting in front of the mirror, it actually is like a lot better to look at, but just trust me, it looks really good. At this point, I'm just gonna take that blending brush from e.l.f. and just kind of blend in the extra harsh lines from the contour itself. And, well, you'll see how it looks after. Okay, so now that I've done that for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyes, and then from the eyes, I'll go ahead and contour my nose. I do stuff so out of order, it's like ridiculous. But I am going to be using, look at my little Aladdin bag, you guys. I put all my palettes in here that I can fit in there at least. Alright, so this right here is Beauty Supply Store 101 favorite palette. Like, this palette has 23 matte colors. I spent probably $4 to $6 on this entire palette. But look, it has all your warm tones. I don't even know what happened right there, but this is one color that I do use quite a bit. But yeah, it has warm tones, has a little bit of cool tones for highlight and things like that right here. Darker colors. I love it. So what I'm actually about to use from this palette to go ahead and start on my eyes will be, first of all, I am going to take this brush, BB22 eyeshadow brush from Bellaterra, company that I used to work for when I was like 17 or 18, but it's this kind of brush right here, so you can kind of see it. I like to apply that because it does put on an even shadow for me. So the color that I'm actually going to be using today is going to be this color right here. I don't know the name of the color, but it's like this little, I don't even know what to call it, like a little nutmeg type color. I'm going to actually dip the brush into that. And then I'm going to just apply it onto the inner part of my eye. Oh, okay, I didn't do this right. I should have put more primer on here. I forgot to. Don't be like me and forget extra primer on your eyes, because for some reason my eyes want to just start to crease, decide to crease, but it's whatever. I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to take this and kind of go up the corner and then into the middle, and then I'm just so everyone knows, like, please excuse my terrible transitioning throughout this video. Like, this is really my first video, and that plus, you know, my phone kept saying storage was full, having to stop recording, start recording, like over and over and over again. just know I did put in all my time, all my effort into this video. So if you can just bear with that. We are going to continue blending in that eye color, that nutmeg color, onto both eyes, and try to do that whole halo effect that I keep seeing, that I actually ended up really liking. And just kind of follow me throughout this process. Also, I have a munchkin and he just wants to commentate with his mama on this video, so just continue watching. So now I'm actually gonna come back over here. I haven't put a highlight underneath my brow bone yet, but for why it looks like that, I don't know, but I'm not mad either, because it actually is pretty. It's just extra bold, and really it's just concealer under there, so I don't really get why it's doing that. Without dipping the brush anymore, I'm just gonna kind of take it and just kind of smooth around my edges of where the eyeshadow is. All right, so I have found my brush. It is a Sigma brush. It is the tapered. Well, I had this brush for so long. Small tapered blending brush, but I like the way that, like I said, it is tapered and it has that point. Because that's where I'm going to go in with this little wine, like a dark wine color. If you look at it from my view, it's like a dark wine. It's a darker version of this, just, actually it's a darker version of that. It's kind of like that. But it's that little wine color. And I'm going to go ahead and once again, horrible transition, but really I'm just going to take that wine color and put it in the lower outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm going to take it into the crease to also really bring out that halo effect with a little density at the same time by using that darker color. And then eventually I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out before I go ahead and add my pop of color, whatever color I choose for that to be at that moment. Everything is about what I'm feeling. I don't even know what to call it, but I love using these two colors together because they just make me happy. Like, who doesn't want to be happy when they're putting on makeup? It just makes me happy. It's like when you put it on and look at it up close, it's really like a plum color. Like, now that I am out of my feelings and I'm back to just focusing on the makeup, as you can see at this point, I'm just blending in the two colors together to just make it a more smooth look. Don't worry if you feel like you can't really see it that well, because what's going to happen is when I put my highlight on, it's going to actually bring it out a little bit more, even if I have to add a little bit, but that's okay. Like, this is what I just love doing. So like I said, no extra added product, and now I'm going to work on this eye. I'm going to go ahead on now and apply my highlight just to kind of knock that out, and then we'll go ahead and do the pop of color for the lids. I'm not going to touch my face. So yeah, I have the e.l.f. brush right here, eyeshadow brush, basic eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to actually use the color right here. Okay, right here to just, highlight the brow bone. I really don't go with too many metallic glittery colors underneath my brow bone, because unless I'm looking for that kind of look, it's too much, especially for an everyday look. So I'm literally just I'm gonna move you over some so you can see, because I'm looking in the mirror. I'm just gonna take it right up here and just kind of pat it on. Once again, another horrible transition, but really I'm just showing you how I highlight my brow bone along with blending it in so that there are still no harsh lines. And this is the way that I do it every day. Like, on camera it might look like I still might have a harsh line at the end, but off camera I did go back and kind of revisit that same eye to make sure that it was smooth. So now I'm going to take this, also an e.l.f. Brush. It's like a blending eyeshadow brush. Like, I forgot what the exact name is, but you can already see I kind of kept it really clean right up in here on both eyes. So I'm actually going to use another, I've had this for forever, but this is another beauty supply store palette. It's called ICE Image Control Enhancer palette number 36. You know what? I might actually use that one. I like that color. I'm going to use that one instead of the one I was originally going to use because something about it just sticks out. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of, you know, pat it onto my lid and whatnot. And then, of course, I'll go back in and fix it. But, yeah, that's like a really nice pop of color. A little more yellow than I had wanted, but I can always go back over it with the original color that I was going to go with. But I think it's really pretty. Okay, so right here, as I'm doing this specific eye, as you can see, there's a sty there. This sty has been there for a few months. I really need to go to the eye doctor, but until I do make it to the eye doctor, I'm definitely going to just hide it like I normally do every single day. So that's why that's there. Like, I don't have an eye deformity or something like that, I guess. There we go. So there's my eye look I want to go with. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner, but I'm actually going to do the eyeliner off camera. I don't have lashes right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes, and by the time I come back, we're just going to focus on lips, and then you'll see my final look right after that. I'm going to actually do my hair and all that stuff too, but that's it. Okay, y'all, so I ended up having to do my whole rest of my face off of camera. I apologize, but I did add a lighter concealer color, and then I went on and did, you know, setting it with the powder, and then I went on and put my highlight, which you can kind of see right there. I had a little bit of highlight up here, my forehead, obviously on my nose. I love a shiny nose. I did a little bit on my lip. The lips colors that I decided to use today were actually a brown eyeliner stick pretty much. And then I used that, and then I used the Ruby Kisses pink matte lip color along with the NYX Butter Gloss to top it off and give it a light little a light gloss. I really don't like too glossy because it doesn't last long, and I like long wear when it comes to my lips. Also, I did adjust some more of my contouring, not really too much, but I did. And like I said, I did go on and add more highlight up in here, more concealer, because of the fact that I like my cheeks and my forehead to be extremely bright along with my chin. So your forehead, the two cheeks, and then the chin. I made sure I did highlight my chin a little bit. I really don't highlight my chin way too much because of the fact that, like, I just don't want a shiny chin. But my nose would take up for that. Like I said, I went on and I did my hair, did my little baby hairs, things like that. So hopefully you all did like my video. Hopefully you all will subscribe and continue to like my videos, share my videos, and also give me input on what ideas that you would like me to attempt to do for you on camera. If you have any colors that you want to put together and see me put together for you on my face, I will definitely be up to do that. I'm always willing to try new things. And hopefully, it's so cold in here, y'all. I'm getting stuffy just by being cold, so forgive me for that. But yes, also, you know, just any new ideas you would like. You know, I'm gonna be doing some thrift shop hauls soon where y'all gonna actually go shopping with me. Then you're gonna see me wash, well, you're not gonna see me wash the clothes, but I am gonna wash the clothes. And then I'll try the clothes on along with other people who have products that are fairly new. They did hit me up on Instagram, and they definitely wanted me to be able to do their reviews on their products. And I mean, it's really like, I know this is new for me to actually do the YouTube videos, but like, it's just starting to blossom for me so amazingly. And it's like, this is literally my first video. So people have been in my inbox, my Instagram, DM, you know, things like that. Like, people have actually been hitting me up, and I'm greatly, you know, appreciative. I am waiting on a product from #unicorn eyewear to come in. I did order the eyewear. When I do the review on the particular sunglasses that I did get from Unicorn, at that moment I will actually give you a 20% off coupon code, because they've already given your girl that, which is exciting. So just be looking forward to that, along with some more natural hair products that I will be working with. You know, I'm Team Natural, another Team Natural. Hey girl, hey. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, show me all your love, comment, you know, things like that. And I will definitely be doing more videos. Also, like I said, I will be showing my social media on the screen after the video is actually completed. And I just, you know, want y'all to go ahead and start following me. Hopefully y'all like me, and thank you so much for those who watch and enjoy. Make sure y'all love, and I said love, but you know, hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and just continue to roll with me. You know, I'm your girl Mimi Downs, and I will definitely be doing more videos, because I can already tell you now, I'm gonna be addicted.